Hello, I'm Emma Cownley and welcome back to Kiss My A's, your content Q&A. This week we're going to be talking about whether or not it's actually okay to sometimes throw the English language rulebook out the goddamn window. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm a copywriter. I should be all about accuracy in punctuation, spelling and grammar. And for the most part, yes I am, but there are certain instances in which it is 100% okay to just not follow the rules. So I'm going to take you through examples of when and why this is, and why it's okay to do it. The first rule that it's okay to just toss right out is finishing a sentence with a preposition. Now, Copyblogger put it best when they gave an example of this. I don't know where the hell this rule came from. I don't know from where this rule came. First one is incorrect. Second one is correct. Which to you sounds more messed up? You see where I'm coming from here. By rigidly sticking to the rule book, you're actually making the copy more difficult to read. And for me personally, if somebody is reading the copy and they are aware that they are reading copy, you haven't done your job properly. If they're reading the copy and the whole experience is so seamless that they're not even aware that they're reading, you've done the best job you can. So by refusing to put a preposition at the end, you're not doing yourself any favours. The second rule I think we can get rid of or safely ignore is starting a sentence with and or but. There are certain circumstances in which this is really okay. Again, it's lending back to that colloquial way of writing. People do speak like that, you know, so why not write like it? I also find that rigidly sticking to these old school rules makes copy look odd on the page. For example, the hyphen. Now the hyphen is something that is dying out gradually. More people are writing online. More people have absolutely no idea what they're doing. And the way you can tell this is the word something is becoming a word. Let me tell you this now. Something is not a word. It's not a word. Something is a word. H is not a word. H is the word. H is the correct way to pronounce the letter H, not H. You see where this is coming from. Language is always evolving and changing. And the death of the hyphen, unfortunately, is one of these things. Thank you used to be hyphenated. It's no longer hyphenated. And if you landed on a page and saw it written with a hyphen, you'd probably stop and think, whoa, what's that? As soon as somebody's aware, again, that they're reading, you've kind of lost them. It looks very blocky and old. So sometimes it helps to move with the times. Having said that, I will never write something and I will never write H. Don't ask me to do that. It's morally wrong and I just won't. So what can we learn from all of this? Well, you as a business need to write in a way that resonates with your target customer. That means speaking in their language, the language that they would talk to their friends in. You are fitting into their lifestyle. Your brand is becoming part of their portfolio of brands that they feel represents them as a person. They see themselves in a specific way, as a specific type of person, and your brand is just an accessory to that lifestyle. So you need to talk in their language. That means putting prepositions at the end of sentences, using split infinitives sometimes, getting a little bit of slang in there. What language do they use? You should be using that language to speak directly to them. It means that they're going to understand you far better. So there you have it. These are the situations in which it's okay to break the copywriting rules and why that is. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me in next week's episode, do drop me a comment in the box below and give me a shout out. Or you can call me out on Twitter at @EJCownley and use the hashtag KissMyAs and I will answer your question in next week's video. Until then, take care, have a good week.